Today we're going to show you how to use what's called Read and Write for Google. So to open this extension, you'll go up to where the purple puzzle piece is up in the top and click on it. And as you can see up in the top, there's this toolbar. And we're going to look at some of the great things that it'll do. Now, since it's called Read and Write for Google, it works really well in things like Google Docs and Google Slides. So here's a couple of the features. One of them is read aloud. So I could select a little bit of the text here. And then if I come up to the triangle here, I can click play.
Chicago Cubs, also called Cubbies or Northsiders, American professional baseball team that plays its home games at Chicago's Wrigley Field.
Then I can click stop. A couple other things you can do, maybe the word baseball is one that I don't know very well, so I can select it. And then you have two options. You have a print dictionary up here in the little book icon. So it's a game played by two teams with a bat and ball. Or sometimes it's helpful to have a picture to go with it. So I can click on the next icon for the picture dictionary, and it'll show me a couple images of what the game looks like. Now, a couple other things that this will do is it also gives you the ability to highlight different sections. So maybe I was going through and I want to highlight what I think is the most important thought in this paragraph. And I can choose my highlighter color up here. You can see I've got choices of yellow, green, blue, or pink. Maybe I think this second sentence here, despite limited success, the Cubs have one of the most loyal fan bases and are among the most popular franchises in baseball. So I can highlight that and then click on the color of pen that I want to use, and then it'll change that text. Now down a little further, you'll see that there's this set of arrows that have the different highlighters. This is our Collect Highlight button. And if you click on that, you can gather your highlights. You can pick the colors that you want. So since I just need to find the most important idea, I highlighted it in green, then I can click OK. And then as it shows up here in the top part of the screen, it's making a new document that has those highlights right in it. You can see the section that I highlighted there. You can also clean up your highlights if you click on the little broom up here, and that'll take them back out. Now, there's also a couple other features that are really interesting. Maybe I want to leave myself a note in here about this. So again, I can highlight this sentence, and I can leave voice notes by clicking on this triangle over here on the far right side. Click the microphone up here, and maybe I want to know a little bit about finding out more about what are the other popular baseball franchises. So I can click on the microphone or cord. Now, I was wondering what other popular franchises there are in the National League. Then I can click stop, and I can click insert, and it's going to put my voice memo over on the side of my document. It might be a good reminder for me to look more into that topic later, and you can see where it is over here on the side. Now to listen to that, I'll just click on the microphone or cord, the icon, and you can hear the note that I left myself. I also have a reflection question down here below the text that my teacher wants me to answer. One of the other things that you can do with Read and Write for Google is you can click up here on the headphones. And this is called Talk and Type. So this is a voice-to-text app where the words that you say will be typed out on the screen. So if I want to answer this question, why do you think the Cubs are so popular? Then I can click on this button. History of losing, they still hold out hope that this will be the year that they will win the World Series. Then I can close that, and there's the words that I spoke. They're in here. But that's a little bit about how you can use Read and Write for Google with Google Docs and Google Slides.